Bienvenidos a otro episodio más de RTTS The Show, chao. Pero primero abrimos paquetes. Chao. Deme un segundito que en breve comenzamos. En breve comenzamos, chao. Dame un segundito. Roto de show ya y abrimos paquete primero. Comenzamos ya. Comenzamos con el Live City. Vamos a ver qué suerte nos tenemos hoy ya. Bueno. Al conteo de 3, 2, 1. Nicole, no fue gran cosita, pero eso es el Live City ya. Seguimos. Vamos a ver qué nos trae la suerte. Un Aaron Josh. Un Otani. Vamos a ver qué nos trae, chat. Bowling y San Javier ahora ya. A ver qué nos trae. Caminerito. Bueno, ya vamos al plato fuerte, que es Roto de Show. Rumbo al tercer All-Star y segundo MVP.
Elio Sierra steps to the plate for the White Sox. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league.
Elio Serra Jr. en el home plate. Lució feo ahí con esa bola. Siempre hay que esperar el primer strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ya está metido en el hoyo ya.
Got him looking. One gone here.
No, that's not the best
Y lo ponchan.
fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit
bueno para
of drop. Beats to second, out there. Over to first, safe.
Ahí en primera.
Runner at second here, one gone.
Vamos al mambo. Ahí es que se hace. El primer lanzamiento se deja pasar.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters.
Ahí, dos bolas, 0 strike, pero ven adentro, ven. Tiene miedo.
Man at second. That one misses.
Ven, tiene miedo.
Foul ball.
Ay, esa estaba buena.
And the 3-1. Late on that fastball.
Bueno, con cuenta full, 3 bolas, 12 strikes, un out. Después que estaba en 3 bolas, 0 strikes. Compramos. Pero fácil por todo el right field. No es tan fácil porque fue a la zona de seguridad.
That was a great run to make the catch, singing. We got to take another look
Miren
at
que
it.
no fue tan fácil. Tuvo que correr un chin.
The bad reactions were excellent. Took a very direct route to the ball, and more than 100 feet
Casi un
later,
doble.
he ran it down. I just love seeing that.
One down. Now here is Carson Williams.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him.
Casi un doble ya.
Uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Vassell, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021.
Casi es un doblete. Fácil por el señor. ¡Ay, error!
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
Man at first, one away.
The shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Ya van 2 errores.
That one fouled off.
Vamos segundo en la americana.
And he'll one. Top of the zone for a called strike. Sierra wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And the strike call will stand.
Yo no sé por qué cantan ese strike.
Challenge left. The shortstop takes the ball.
Una bola, 2 strikes, un out.
Well struck left.
Y esa. Y esa. Ay, le he dado 2 veces bien, pero profundo.
Bottom 4 as the Rays come up to hit.
The catcher,
El guante de oro está como difícil esta temporada ya.
And a payoff pitch. Up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Rays, the designated hitter, Junior Caminero.
1 down.
Está como difícil este guante de oro esta temporada ya, pero un día llegará.
Outside.
Un día va a llegar.
On the ground to short, Williams.
Llegó 6.
And he's safe at first.
Buena decisión de no tirar, porque eso era 6 como quiera.
Designated hitter,
Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. Sierra.
Nos la robamos ya.
With 1 gone to the inning.
Nos fuimos a robo.
Runner on the go. In the dirt.
Y nos la robamos.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Nos fuimos a robo también. Nos vamos a robar segunda y tercera.
Man at second. Runner on the go again. Bunts it towards the mound. Fires to first in time.
Up next for Chicago, the third baseman, Colson.
Tocó.
So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. Now a pop-up on the infield.
Tapico. En el guante.
And that is that. The White Sox lead one, so the deficit remains 9-6.
En el guante pegó esa chava.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Berg. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Vamos a esto, vamos a esto. El promedio está bajando, pero está bien todavía en 3.38.
One down. And up next for Chicago, Elio Sierra.
Vamos a ver cómo nos va.
Just underway from Tropicana Field. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, as
Le tiré tarde ya.
the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game, but if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Aquí le tiré temprano.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A lo Vladimir, la buena mala.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Williamson takes it in for the
Vamos, fly a primera. Vamos a un slump.
So now the DH spot, Junior Caminero.
He consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate near the tops in the league.
El aguatero.
The 2-2. On the ground to the left, Sierra.
El machete.
Gets it to first. He's out.
Cayó el segundo.
Batting third, the first baseman, Ben Williams.
Sierra stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
Vamos a ver cómo nos va en este juego. Chao.
A little out front
Ay,
there
no.
as he swings.
La primera se deja pasar.
Is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to.
Ya estoy en el hoyo.
Got him swinging.
No, yo sabía.
That K is his third of the game. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still no score.
Yo sabía.
Go ahead run on base. Tommy Troy next to hit for the Rays.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him
Eso
since
yo
he
lo
put on a
sabía,
professional
chao.
uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Out to short.
Vamos, showtime.
Oh, great stop from his backside. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
What an acrobatic play right there.
Oye, esa jugada ya.
Throws from the seat of his pants and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's
Pero
spot.
cero.
If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And there's a foul ball. Nobody in the league has more stolen bases than he does this season.
Estamos con 17 bases robadas en esta temporada.
That misses, and 1-1. San Martin in his second season, 31 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. That one outside. Ball 2.
Estamos arriba en la cuenta, 2 bolas, 1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate.
Parejamos la cuenta ahora.
The White Sox trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The changeup missing.
Cuenta llena. Se metió en problemas.
And ball 4 there, tying run is on
Se
base.
metió en problemas. La tira en el medio o dame la base por bola.
So digging in, Kyle Teal. He's 0 for 1.
Ahí es que me gusta cuando me mandan a robo.
Runner on the go. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
También, pues nos la robamos.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
When a guy's
Nos la robamos y me mandaron.
second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far when you don't have a good thrower behind the plate. He's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Struck him out looking.
Pelotero o modelo este.
Has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Diablo, pero ven lo que cantan.
Solo runner at third, 2 outs. Colson Montgomery, the next to hit. Tap back to the mound. And he beats it. He's safe.
Se empató
So they
esto.
finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ballgame.
The batter, number 7.
One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carson Williams. Ground ball up the middle, Sierra. Tosses to first.
Está ahí el segundo, el juego empate.
For the Rays, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Sierra locks in. You can feel
Dynamic challenge.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boog.
Vamos a darle a avanzar los corredores, como te damos un eslón.
in the air, right field. Gets there.
Y esa,
Under it.
y esa.
Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. In comes the run from third. And they take a 3.
Le estoy dando, pero le estoy dando duro, pero a la mano del outfield ya.
Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
One out man at first. Ben Williamson getting ready to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play.
Damos un slow en esta serie.
Should be an inning-ending double play.
Bienvenido o bienvenida.
Looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Takes it to the bag. That's one. Tag out at second. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. 8th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 6.
Tremenda jugada.
4. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Sierra stepping in now, got the lead, but it's
Dynamic challenge otra vez.
He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Vamos a darle que nos vamos a envasar a ver.
First pitch swinging.
Suerte que le van a dejar detrás. Metido en el hoyo, no hay nada.
Just misses with that one.
No, ya me ponché. Ya me ponché.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball.
Yo pensaba. Yo pensaba. Emparejamos la cuenta ya. Ay, estoy desesperado en este juego.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone, received northbound.
Sierra did a good job in the win.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
Estoy desesperado en esta serie ya. Vamos a esto.
Elio Sierra looking to bounce
Vamos a ver cómo nos va. Nos fuimos de un segundo.
Can he turn things around today? It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Vamos a ver cómo nos va con los rancheros de Texas.
Steps to the plate for the White Sox. And Siggy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot.
Estamos en eso, estamos buscando el segundo, tercero MVP de la liga.
That one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back.
Estamos desesperados por batear.
Next pitch misses.
Cuenta 1 y 2 en el hoyo. No hay out.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Now he's challenging a called strike.
That was just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there.
So what,
I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking.
So what,
it just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Bienvenido, bienvenida. Si no estás suscrito, suscríbete. Por favor, dale a la campanita y comparte.
On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. On the first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Doble play.
First and third, one down.
The shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Foul ball there.
0 bola, 1 strike.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Por todo el right field, cañonazo de...
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you
Y
did.
le preguntan, Charlie, cambió la mecánica. Tenemos la mecánica de el aguatero Junior Caminero.
Getting ready to hit.
How many times have we seen an early at bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
2 on, 1 out, and they're all loaded up.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder, Everson.
So up next for Chicago, Everson
Vamos a esto, vamos a esto.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it
Base
could change
llena,
the outcome
uno.
of this game. Look for your pitch and
Vamos a ver qué
attack.
hace el pana.
on the ground at first. Beats the second, out there.
Batea para doble play.
What a twin killer.
Eso hizo.
They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. White Sox 4 and the Rangers nothing.
Rumbo al MVP de rumbo al juego de estrella primero, perdón.
Back at right field, all set for the start of the inning. Sebastian Walcott stepping in for the Rangers.
Vamos a esto, vamos a esto.
Up the middle. A dive, he's got it. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
No sé cómo cometemos el error.
To make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Bueno, por lo menos tenemos un hit y un R&B.
Sierra.
Vamos a esto.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Laboring here. About to throw his
13 hon-
30th pitch.
tenemos 13 honrón versus Texas.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Pitch kicks away.
Una bola, 2 strikes, 1 out.
No advance though. Man at second. Here's a high chopper.
Eso es 6.
Can't squeeze it.
Eso es 6. Ya otro y más. Ya está.
Runners at the corner.
Estamos despertando. Estamos despertando.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Young. Long throw to first. 2 away now.
2 outs.
Man at second here with 2 away. Everson Pereira steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Carrera.
Up the middle.
On the back, find the ball.
Save.
He's safe.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get
Estamos
anybody
despertando ya.
on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. 2 gone with runners at the corners. Here's Gurriel. Two now. Swing and a ball popped in
Eso,
the air.
eso fue.
The run scores from
Estamos ganando 10-0. Una pela, Texas.
It's 10-0.
Estamos dando una pela a Texas.
1 down. Now it's the
De
shortstop.
3-2, 2 hits.
Sierra.
Una remolcada y una botada.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
The 1-0.
No bola, 0 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Slides for the stop. Throw to first.
Hey.
Safe. And that's his third hit.
Good hustle.
Talking
about an emerging leader on a team. Those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example. You know, game in, game out.
Now it's the DH.
Y nos fuimos a robo.
Caro.
Nos fuimos.
Quick toss first. And he's back in easily. Sierra.
Nos fuimos ya.
With one away. Runner on the go. Hit in the air, center field. Carter has a beat on it.
Tenemos que devolver.
Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox.
Tenemos que devolverlo.
Man at first.
Carrera.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. Everson Pereira.
Nos fuimos ya otra vez.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that's the inning. So 1 left for the White Sox, but they're still in front, 10-0.
Esto tiene que ser knockout. 10-0.
Sierra digs in. Not a lot of traffic
Dynamic
this
challenge.
inning, but he's got the power to change that with 1 swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
First pitch swinging.
Siempre me desespero. Hay que poner el primer lanzamiento.
Right back to
Ay, eso era ahí, pero le cayó en el guante al pitcher.
on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Sierra.
Le cayó en el guante al pitcher.
3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Bienvenido o bienvenida. Sienta su fruto, por favor.
This is a game he can feel really good about.
Dale la campanita. Comenta.
So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Moises Ballesteros.
Vamos.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. That's out number 3. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. 1 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Vamos a ver cómo nos va en este juego. La primera bola.
That one fouled off.
Una bola, un strike.
Here's a 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Una bola, 2 strike.
Swings and misses at the pitch.
Se ponchó, pero Llegó 6.
Throw not in time, and he's safe.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Here's a 2-1. Runner on the field. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
No la robamos ya.
Man at second. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. And a go-ahead run.
Vamos, que no creemos en nadie.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Base hit!
1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Set for the bottom of the third, Elio Sierra. Up now, top 5 at OPS and climbing. It's been a wild season for him.
Yeah, he's walking, slugging, and raking. A total threat for this lineup. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
Vamos de segundo.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Handles.
Passing por tercera.
Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Edgar.
Man at first, one away.
Vamos a esto.
Elio Sierra.
Vamos allá.
In the dirt, blocked.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Next offering, pop foul.
Una bola, 2 strikes.
He was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swings and misses.
Uy, lo engañaron con un cambio.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Sierra steps in.
Diamond challenge.
Cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows
Dynamic challenge.
that body language says yes, chef. Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping in.
Eso fue try.
So the call
No vale la pena pedir revisión
that
aquí
knocks
ya.
it down to 1 challenge left. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground.
Y eso.
And he beats it. He's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean,
Corrió bien,
gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position
Ya no
to do
sacan
so.
fácil.
2 outs, runner at first. Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ya no lo sacan fácil ya.
Now quick throw to first. Sierra dives back in safely.
Nos fuimos a robo.
Sierra, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second. Was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Vámonos.
Man on second, 2 down. Runner on the go again. Ball outside. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. Payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. The White Sox leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. So next to hit for Texas, Gustavo Campero. 1 for 3.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump. To finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Nice steal at second base.
Stepping in, Elio Sierra.
Vamos al mambo ya, vamos al mambo.
It's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Tenemos que sacar sorpresas.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning.
Hay que ser paciente en este turno. Hay que ser paciente en este turno.
And the 1-0.
2 bolas, 0 strike. Se metió en problema el lanzador.
Fouled off. He was late.
Vamos a esto.
And a 2-1 on the way. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Cuenta pareja. Iba a ser 3-1, pero no fue.
This one in the air right field.
Por favor.
Makes the grab on the run.
Le estoy dando duro, pero a las manos de los Phillies.
The batter, number 7.
Sierra digging in. Walk-off watch is officially on singing. All that's missing is the dramatic bat flip.
Yeah, or a helmet toss and a crowd surf. Let's see if he can give them the moment they're hoping for.
Base llena, Rosado. Vamos a ver, este turno es importantísimo. Wow.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitcher's way off. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
The shortstop takes
Una bola, 2 strikes. Este turno es importante, mi gente.
This one in the air center field.
Le dimos tarde ya, le dimos tarde.
And that is the inning. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. On to inning number 11 we go. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. We're in extras here. So
Le dimos tarde.
Edgar Carroll.
Look for him to
Vamos
hit
con-
behind the
con-
runner, perhaps shoot it to the right
Vamos a
side.
robarnos esto, vamos a robarnos
And
esto.
second,
Vamos a robarnos esto.
breaks for third. Gets under and pops it up. Brings it in.
No relaje.
The runner, they got him doubled off.
Up next for the White Sox.
Lo que bate un play de tercera.
So up next, Cameron Cawley.
The shortstop, Cameron Cawley.
Grounds one to short. Over to first.
Se acabó el inning.
That's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th coming up.
Tenemos que intentar mejorar la defensa para no seguir cometiendo errores así tan fáciles.
Sierra in the box here.
Vamos a dar una bola, un strike. Una bola, cero strike, perdón.
Tying run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Uno y uno. El conteo parejo.
That one a little bit high. Ball two.
Oh, an interesting situation.
Segunda
One
bola.
swing can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Ay, mi madre, era 3-1.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him swinging for the K. White Sox down to their final out.
Ah, me ponché ya.
Got it. Those are just
Estoy desesperado.
pile up. His confidence level has
Mira
got
que
to
le
be
tiré,
dropped.
viene.
He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Sierra had a good day at the office, even in defeat.
Miren a qué le tiré ya.
3 strikeouts on the day.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
Pero nada, vamos a esto.
One out man.
En un juego de esto tenemos que salir de renglón.
Sierra.
Sierra.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Sierra made off with 4 stolen bases in his last game. Left
Mírenlo ahí,
field.
yo creo que ahí es un doble.
And there's 2
A la
away.
mano del left field.
Batting fourth. The third
Denme un
baseman,
segundito ya.
Wyatt
Up
Langford
next for the
stepping
Rangers,
in for the
the
Rangers.
left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly to first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
To the Rangers, the designated hitter, Gustavo Campero. Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Vamos a ver si despertamos del renglón.
Tap foul at the plate.
Ay, vuelve a tirar el primer lanzamiento.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And that drops in for a strike.
Esto fue 3 clarito.
0-2. Just missed.
Una bola, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Metido en el hoyo.
And that just misses.
Cuenta pareja. Los paticos, como le dicen.
The feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game.
Y esa, vamos a ver. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver, vamos a ver. Por fin, doblete.
Coming home. He'll score easily, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets him a little
Vamos a ir
closer.
después de
Jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Colson will hit next. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. He's trying for third. Swing and a pop-up. Settles under it. And that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. It's the Rangers 4 and the White Sox 2. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Now it's the right fielder, Carlos Cortez.
4-3, pierden los White Sox.
Cortez.
Cortez goes 5 feet 7 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Up the middle, Sierra throws to first in time. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Ya tenemos doblete por todo.
In the air,
El central, ahora vamos a ver.
Langford in position.
Esta está fácil. Esta está fácil.
Grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the White Sox,
Esta está fácil.
the third baseman.
Here on the south side, top of inning number 7, Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers.
Estamos en Roto de Show.
You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases.
Contenido nuevo el 10 de este mes. Diamond Dynasty.
The 2-1. On the ground to short.
¡Ay, qué jugadita! Yo no sé cómo yo cometí ese error.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
No sé cómo cometí ese error.
Runner at first with 2 away. Elio Sierra steps in.
Vamos allá, tenemos doble en el tercero. Vamos a ver qué hacemos ahora.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
White Sox down a run. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Here goes the runner. And it's fouled off.
Estamos metidos en el hoyo.
Here's
Estamos en
the
el
0-2.
hoyo.
In the dirt.
Una
Throws to
bola,
second.
12
There's the
strikes.
tag. They get him. And that's the inning. It's the Rangers 4 and the White
Y ahora
Sox
viene
3.
de pana y se hace out.
Sierra digging in. The deficit's manageable, but somebody's got to get it started, Singy.
Yeah, and this guy right here has got the toolbox. Competitiveness, bat to ball, good instincts. Let's see if he opens
Vamos a darle por más sano porque estamos en un región feo.
Swings through that one
Es
out
muy
from
bonita,
that
pero
time.
ya habló una bola también. La vi linda.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
So now it's all about
Ah, pero
protecting.
este
Try to
no se
shut
puso una
him out,
bola
try to
esa.
track the ball. block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Vamos, una bola, dos strikes. Hubiera tenido 3 bolas, 0 strikes, pero nada. Lo pasado.
That one missed.
2-2.
Swings and misses.
Ay, me está descontrolado, no sé por qué hago swing.
Back here on the south side. All set to start the 9th in this one. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. That one ripped.
Está descontrolado, no sé por qué estoy haciendo swing.
Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now,
there are
several ways that they can get this run across.
Buscando el workout.
The crowd knows what's at stake. One swing and it's handshakes and high fives.
Yeah, and he's the kind of guy who doesn't shy away from the spotlight. Let's see what he's got right here.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
No, that's that slurve. Extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Tied at 4. Jackknifes out of the way.
1-1.
And that is out of play.
Una bola, 2 strikes.
It's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big
encojonado, Ellos Terra Junior, encojonado.
Easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field.
Cae un eslón feo.
Long enough on that one.
Sierra had an unremarkable game in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Vamos a ver que no salen por lo menos aquí. Bueno, bajamos los PS. El igual. Vamos a ver cómo vamos con el guante de oro por lo menos. No, ya nos quitan por ese error que cometimos. Bueno, pues vamos a luchar por él.
Elio Sierra getting ready. 2 rivals set to square off and leave it all on the field. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elio Sierra.
And
that's a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's the White Sox DH. Top of the first, just getting started here in Kansas City. To first, and they've got him picked off. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. They get the tag on the second out.
So much for their first hit right there. Good move, and he had him leaning all the way.
So 2 down, Gary Douglas steps in for the Royals. Swinging a ground ball up the middle, inning over.
Vamos a subir el porcentaje de promedio de fildeo.
steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. He's basically saying, fine, I'll do it myself.
That's right. Might as well cue the movie trailer voice.
In a world where nobody gets on base. This one in the air.
Ay, la vi bonita, pero le tiré tarde.
Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0.
La vi hermosa, pero le tiré tarde, cha.
As we go to the last of the third, and to the plate for Kansas City, Javier Vaz.
Ay, esto está nuevecito. Está nuevecito. Por la primera. Salió el primero.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Nick Lofton.
Sierra steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Bo.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Sierra wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike call will stand. One challenge remaining.
¿Cómo que se trae?
In the air to left center.
Por el center, fácil.
One away.
Ahí el primero del inning.
Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and
obviously
he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs. Foul ball.
Pero todavía tenemos número para MVP.
2 down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Foul ball, still 0-2. Way inside.
Una bola, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Swings and hits one in the air.
Yo creo que le dimos duro de que hombre para right field.
Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. White Sox 4 and the Royals nothing. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Javier Vaz steps in for the Royals.
The center fielder, number 13, Javier.
The White Sox lead by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, Sierra. Jump throw across his body.
Gran jugada.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, Nick Lofton.
And now, Elio
Sierra. De 4-1 con Gina, hermano. Estamos haciendo 3.29.
That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. The shortstop
una bola, un strike. Una bola, 2 strikes, metido en el hoyo.
Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Estamos con el bate amarrado, cha.
Popped up, foul.
Mira eso, foul play en pitcher ahora.
And there's 2 down. With a mediocre showing in this one, just one hit in 5 at-bats.
They got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
¿Cuándo despertaremos? No lo sé. Pero será pronto.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base.
Ahí, bienvenido, bienvenida o bienvenida. Suscríbete. 1 bola, 0 strike.
Man at second.
1 bola. Un strike. Bueno, metrallazo por todo el central.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Other than ripping one
Pronto, se lo prometí, pronto despertaremos los bates ya.
That are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good. And now they've got some speed on first.
Nos fuimos
So
robo.
they try to get him into motion.
So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery.
Nos fuimos. Nos fuimos.
And the
Nos
3-1
fuimos.
runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in.
That is it.
Nos fuimos a robo.
Carrera.
2 outs, runner at first. Everson Pereira steps to the plate for the White Sox. Two down. Runner takes off. This one in the air right field. It gets down a base hit.
Llegamos a tercera por lo menos ya. Ya lo estaban mandando y no vi.
That is it. The second baseman, Chase.
Now here is Chase Maidroff.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at
Ya, le estoy viendo usado cuando
You've got to stay calm in the box.
No vi que habían usado.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. In the dirt, and he's coming home. Now they put the tag on him to end the inning. And so digging in, Blake Mitchell.
Pensaba que me iba a salir la vaina esa para quitar la mano.
Up the middle, Sierra. Fires in time.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This
Vamos a
guy
despejar
has got a good pickoff move.
Chopper right side. Vaz fires over to first, and that'll do it. The White Sox lead 1. They're down 2-1.
Vamos a despertar ese bate.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Tiene 30 bateando. Tenemos que subir los perks que nos piden.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike
Eso no iba
I
ahí.
think he was sitting off speed there.
Eso no iba ahí. Una bola, un strike.
And a curve drops in for a strike. Sierra wants another look at the called strike. Gets a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike.
No dejan entrar.
Knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
Luego dejaron entrar ya.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
En el hoyo.
That one is hammered right
Le dimos
through.
bien ahí, pero a la mano de refi, seguro. ¡Ay, no! Adiós, pelota. Despedida, conexión de la pelota. Gracias al que entró, o a la que entró, que me dio suerte.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap.
A lo Vladimir, una bola mala.
So here's Bader now.
The left fielder, number 9, Harrison. Bader.
2 down, nobody on. Up the middle.
Pasen por el señor. Se acabó el inning.
Third out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Fácil.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Royals,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Vamos a ver qué hacemos.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not.
Oh, pero mira, Chapman en Kansas City dejó a Boston.
Should be active.
Sierra stepping in now, got the lead.
Dejó a
but it's
Boston Chapman.
safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Vamos pasando porque estamos un poco en un slump. Estamos despertando el pasito. Así, el primer lanzamiento hay que esperarlo. Obligado. Uy, le tiré adelantado a eso.
Showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate.
Now this ball is
Le tiré tarde, pero está lejos.
And a foul ball.
Diablo, foul. Le hubiera tirado bien y se va.
Pitches in the dirt. 2 balls, 2
Dos bolas, 2 strikes.
Chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to score up the baseball.
3-2.
Like they have so far.
Va a tener que tirar por el medio.
Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Diablo, le tiré adelantado a eso. En el mismo medio casi.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next in Chicago,
Negociamos la base por bola.
Montgomery.
Colson Montgomery, the next to hit, a former first-round pick, and he's really
Y
turned
nos
into
mandan a robo
a
por
nice
fin.
everyday player. Runner on the go. In the
Nos la
dirt.
robamos.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, it's really showing us the dynamic.
Estamos liderando la base robada.
Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Nos fuimos también a tercera.
Man at second. Runner goes again. In there for strike 3.
Ahí no la arranca.
And he's out, and that wasn't close.
Yeah, Berg, I never really like trying to steal third base when my teammates up there with 2
Ahí no la arranca.
There's got a battle going on, and they see you take off. Everything gets a little more exciting, a little quicker. They might end up swinging at a pitch that's not in the strike zone. Right there, a strikeout and a throw out at third. It's just really disappointing.
Sierra had a sensational
Pero estamos
showing in the
despertando
lead.
al pasito, estamos despertando.
This effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Estamos despertando al pasito.
One down. Stepping in, the sluggish shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Vamos a esto. Vamos a estar pacientes, vamos a esperar el primer lanzamiento.
Sierra launched a homer in his most recent game.
Ahora vamos a hacer swing.
Now the 0-1.
No, eso no. Eso no.
Multi-time All-Star.
Eso no.
30 years old now. He joined the team.
Eso no, está loco, eso no.
The strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for that.
Está loco. Una bola, una entrada. Eso no.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Le tiré tardísimo.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Edgar.
One out man at first. Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. Step off throw to first.
He's in there.
Sierra dives back in safely. Runner on the move. Makes the catch for the second out. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
The shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Sierra swings through that
Uy, no, estaba linda.
He comes to the plate for the second time today.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them.
Por todo el central, por donde pasó esa bola, no crece más la grama.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the White Sox DH, Edgar Caro. Two now. Runner on the goal in the dirt. Safe at second, and
Estamos que no queremos en nadie robando bases.
And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Vamos a poner el empate en tercera ahora.
Runner on second. Runner on the go again. Line drive, base hit.
Empató esto.
Third. He'll score and then tie it. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
That was a great job of letting that runner steal second base.
Creando situaciones.
Come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here in Kansas City, now will be the cleanup hitter for the Royals.
Ganamos 4-2 ahora.
Andy Ochu.
Eso es fácil por el field.
Sierra.
Eso es fácil por el field.
Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next for the Royals.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Tenemos que mejorarle la defensa.
Starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on.
Maintenance.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
Vamos a pasarnos como tenemos un estiloncito, vamos a pasarnos.
The shortstop takes the ball. Sierra.
Vamos a esto.
His last game.
Primera mala.
Sierra thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand.
Esa fue otra, esa sí.
Their first challenge.
Es así. Estamos atrás, es así. Ahora, a los que estén en la zona le hacemos swing.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball
A los que estén en la zona,
just
dije.
ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Now one miss.
2 bolas, 2 strikes, no hay nada.
Spoils the 2
Ese
strike
estaba en la
pitch, and
zona,
he'll
pero le
see
tiré
another.
temprano.
The 2-2.
Fácil por el fiol.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter.
Fácil por el fiol.
Blocks in. If this offense
Dynamic challenge.
he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Bruce, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
Swing, and that ball
Eso tiene que ser por lo menos doble.
got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets
Por lo menos doble tenía que hacer ese ya.
The batter, number
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend to the baseball
Ese es un tubo
to get a
lindo.
line drive like that.
runner in scoring position, no outs. Edgar Caro steps
Y
to
nos
the
fuimos
plate
a
for the
robo.
White Sox. He's trying for third. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next in Chicago, the right fielder, Everson.
One down, runner at third. Everson Pereira digs in now.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not
Vamos
to
a
chase.
ello.
A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Vamos a esto. No, yo no voy a poner inventar más. Lo hizo ahorita y me
Nice
hicieron.
job behind the plate. One away with a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Lo hizo ahorita y me hicieron.
He goes down looking.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out this and strand that runner at third now.
Line drive, base hit.
Anotamos. Se pone estrella que el juego.
It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Vamos al mambo.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Vamos bien en este juego. Vamos bien en este juego.
This one in the air center field.
A la primera está viendo por el center field, pero por ahí quedó un hombre.
And that is that. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. High to the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. And the White Sox are out in front, 7-3. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Sierra had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Vamos al mambo. Por lo menos no fue bien doble y por lo menos en este juego. Vamos. Me falta un horror aquí ya para completar eso. Vamos a los perks. Vamos a mejorar algunos perchas. Dame un segundito ya.
Elio Sierra getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
The shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Elio Sierra now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Early, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
The 2-1. In the air to left center. Anthony moving under it. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Colson. Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought, now this ball splits the gap in right center. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run.
Doble número 20.
Contact leads to the double. You could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Miren qué swing más lindo.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate.
Vamos a crear situación.
Man at second. Runner takes off for third. To the right side. Alonso steps.
Vamos a crear situación. Hombre en tercera con uno.
Good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
The 1-2. This one in the air right field.
Yo mandé.
Runner tags for
Yo mandé, vamos a probar.
the tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting when there's a play.
¡Qué cañón! ¡Qué trabuco!
Great throw by the outfielder, but awesome as well by the
¡Qué
catcher.
trabuco!
Nice play all around.
¡Qué trabuco!
So runner at second, 2 down. Ha-Sung Kim will hit next. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up the middle. That ends the inning.
Cayó el
And
tercero.
the damage. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4. The Red Sox 4 and the White Sox 1. Sierra digging in now.
Dynamic challenge.
For him facing this pitcher, Siggy.
Yeah, but he's got to extend the at-bat, change the pace, whatever it takes to help this lineup right now.
Vamos a acostumbrar a esperar el primer picheo siempre.
And there's the strike.
Vamos acostumbrando a esperar el primer picheo siempre.
That's a strike. Now he's challenging to call.
Eso sí no puede traer.
And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
Eso es lo que me encanta en el traje. ¿Ustedes vieron?
2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center.
Ahí le dimos tarde. Por ahí.
And that's the 3rd out.
Por ahí quedarle como un hombre.
Down in order go the White Sox. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Por ahí quedarle como un hombre, mi hermano.
Up the middle, flips it. There's one on to first, double play. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 8th inning.
Por ahí hay que darle como un hombre. Boss challenge.
An 85+ rated arm, which basically means good luck.
Yeah, Boog, if he reaches base here, somebody better start checking for controller cheats.
Vamos a sacar más fácil porque estamos en un guión.
And that one fouled off.
Ah, esa tomó bonita.
If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And the 0-1. Just
Una bola, un strike, un out.
You've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And fouled off.
Una bola, 2 strikes.
Both Sox holding on to a 1-run lead. And we're in the top of the 8th. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker
That one
right
done?
there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side throw as the hitter.
Sierra did okay for them in this one.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still,
Bueno, ganamos el juego por lo menos.
win.
One down. And now the shortstop, Elio.
Vamos a tener que despertar.
They're dealing
Sí o
with a
sí.
former MVP in this spot. Sierra, a former MVP, he made his big league debut when he was 22 years old. The White Sox drafted him in the 1st round back in 2025.
Vamos a tener que despertar, sí o sí.
The throw in, he's in there.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job.
Sí o sí, vamos a tener que despertar ya.
Opposite field for that knock.
First and second, 1 out. Everson Pereira digs in now. 2 on, 1 out.
Mira, este bateamos doble play. Ah, suerte que se le cayó.
No throw, and the bases are now loaded. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Vamos a esto.
High fly ball, right field. He's got it. Runners tagging for
Vamos a
second,
esto.
3rd. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Pero qué brazo tiene este jardín.
When you get the opportunity to throw a runner out at the plate, makes the catch as the runner tags and a laser throw to the plate on the money for the double play.
Mira.
It's time to go hit.
Lo sacó ya.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be Ha-Seong Kim.
Vamos a esto. Ahí es que yo quiero ganar, llegar ya. Gol, guante de oro.
No score here in the second.
Ya hemos ganado todo. Novato del año. MVP de juego de estrella. Nos falta el guante de oro, chao.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop.
You know, Singer, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's the whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer.
At
a slider.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Got him.
Take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is trying to protect and battle. And right there, he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Man at first, one away.
The shortstop, Elio Sierra.
And there's a foul ball.
Uy. Qué cambio más bonito. Una bola, un strike, cuenta pareja. Hay un out también.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Oh, look at
fácil para doble play. Pero no, es un avioncito de home a primera.
So up next for Chicago, Everson Pereira, 1 for 2.
Nos mandan a robo y nos fuimos.
There goes the runner in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Runner goes again, and he drops it down the third baseline. Barehand grab, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Sierra stepping in now. It's clutch time, Singy. Go-ahead run sitting out there begging to be driven in.
Yeah, it sounds easier said than done, but he's just got to lock in and trust the process. One clean swing could change this ball game.
Vamos a esto. Vamos a esto. Por el monstruo verde.
And the White Sox jump out in front. It's 4-2.
Le perdí la conexión a la pelota. Estoy diciendo, ya vamos a despertar aquí.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Sierra digs in there in front. Shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
This one smacked out to left
Ahora por todo el central. Doblete.
The throw into second, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Me dijeron que me quedara, pero no lo vi.
There to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Back to the top of the order now. Now at the plate, Jonathan India. One strike away. Ground ball up the middle.
Bueno para dos.
The flip.
Bueno para dos. Ah, no, había pasado.
Sierra had a great showing in the win. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is
No
going to
fue
be
bien en
like
este
this
juego,
one,
más o
so
menos,
you
ya.
need to enjoy it when it's happening.
No fue bien en este juego ya.
Sierra digging in, facing the
Challenge.
winner.
En breve les explico el programa de los huevos, cómo es que se hace.
Level hitting, Boog. We'll see if he studied or not.
Late on that fastball.
That is a matchup that you just don't get to see very often. The reigning Cy Young Award winner against the reigning MVP. All eyes are on this battle right here.
That one inside. Look out. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Vamos adentro. 1-1. Bueno, y va a contar pensando.
That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 35 on the year. And the White Sox strike first. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul, was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and gets the jog around the bases.
3-1.
Ha-Sung Kim up next for the Red Sox.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 2 outs.
El bate está despertando ya.
Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the second from Fenway Park. The White Sox lead this one.
Bienvenido, bienvenida. Si no estás suscrito, suscríbete. Por favor, comparte. Vamos al mambo.
Ground ball right side.
Eso es el yo creo.
Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 3 and the Red Sox 1. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. 1 down. Here's Riley Green.
The center fielder, Riley.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Vamos a
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up.
El cañón.
Slings to first.
El cañón.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, number 25, Keith.
Back now at Fenway. Started the 6, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off.
Metió el cañón Elio Serra Jr. Vamos al mambo. Ah, pues estamos de tercer bate ya.
That's in there. That's strike 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is
Vamos a esto. Ya vamos a hacer swing a lo que esté en la zona.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's
Hacemos swing a lo que esté en la zona.
And they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
One away.
Up next in Chicago, the third baseman, Colton.
One down. Ha-Sung Kim up next for the Red Sox.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game, delivered some special moments for Korea.
Hit on the ground to short. Sierra
Fácil.
fires over to first. 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Carlos.
We go to the ninth. Elio Sierra.
Liderando la categoría de los rones ya.
Swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
On your mark. Tenemos que poner ese takeover, ese fuerte también ya.
Out towards right center field. Abreu should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for Chicago, the third
Lanzamiento estuvo bonito, por eso le tiré.
Still stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez.
Estaba feliz now.
And the 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
I'd say a mistake pitch.
Sierra made a big contribution despite the loss. Only one hit, a home run.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Vamos con los PER. Vamos con los PER. Tenemos que llegar a 200 honrones. Vamos con la defensa ya primero. Vamos a ver qué pinta él. Entonces ahora ya vemos cómo vamos. Vamos de primero aquí. Estamos de primero en el MVP. Tenemos la titularidad en el juego de 3. Y entonces ahora vamos. A ver cuánto nos falta para el juego de 3 ya. Vamos para junio. Ok, vamos para junio. Vamos a mejorar el corrido de base. Ahí completamos algo.
Elio Sierra, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good
Bueno,
times
el
going
bate
in
está
this one?
despertando, por lo menos.
It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down, Elio Sierra steps to the plate for the White Sox.
El bate está
Today, a
despertando
significant day
ya.
in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, and as well,
Estuvo buena,
awareness
estuvo
for
bonita.
ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941.
That's a ball.
When you think
Vamos,
about the
una bola,
impact
un
of Lou
strike, vamos a
Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first ever to be retired in all of professional
Vamos a
sports.
ser pacientes.
Effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Le tiré tarde,
Personally,
esa
Lou
estuvo
Gehrig Day
bonita.
means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning.
No me dio tiempo a pedir la revisión, me ponchó con una
Top half
bola.
of the 3rd inning. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. Hit hard on the ground to short. Leadoff hitter
Está
gone to
fácil.
the 3rd.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 14, Logan.
Man at first,
Up
one
next
away.
for the White Sox, the shortstop, Elio
Sierra working on a massive
Vamos a esperar nuestra pelota, el primer lanzamiento, le esperamos, tranquilito.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Martin, the runner at first with one goal to the inning.
Hacemos swing a lo que está en la zona ya. Hacemos swing a lo que está en la zona.
Well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance.
Hacemos swing a lo que está en la zona.
Coming home. He'll score and then tie it. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Estamos despertando ya. Estamos despertando.
OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
One out, runner at second. Colson Montgomery.
Estamos despertando.
Pickoff throw. Sierra dives back in safely. One out, the runner at second.
Estamos despertando.
Runner takes off on the ground to the left, and that chance handled in plenty of time.
Ahí el segundo, bro.
Up next for the
Ya el bate está hablando.
right fielder, Everson.
So digging in, Everson Pereira. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
El bate está despertando.
Opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And ball 4, 2 good. Well, Chris, through the early stages,
Primera y tercera con 2 outs.
in terms of the pitch count, he's going to need to get some quick. And up next for Chicago, Chase Maidroff.
Second baseman,
Ahí 2 outs ya.
Maidroff.
Me mandan a robar el home. Vamos, una.
2 on, 2 outs. And the runner's coming home. This will end the inning, and I'm pretty sure that's not what the manager wanted them to do
Si me
there.
manda yo me voy.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Si me mandan me voy a robo ya.
Gets the outside.
Vamos a esperar el primer lanzamiento.
Sierra wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And they don't come much closer.
Pero
But
están
it was
locos.
a ball. So they get to
Si no
hang
me
on
di
to
cuenta
the
me quedo
second
con ese
chance.
play cantado. Ahí mi madre, si no me di cuenta me quedo con el spray cantado.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. but there's no play. That's an infield single.
Oh, just a nice job coming.
Vamos a esto, vamos a esto. Un hitito, pero por lo menos estamos envasados.
High fly ball out to left field. One away.
Estamos envasados por lo menos ya.
Everson Pereira steps to the plate for the White Sox. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Flips it for 1. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Tenía que batear por los canales.
Down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish.
Ahora se doble play, yo me lo quito ahora.
Runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Here comes the 0-1. Out to short. They take the force out as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Bueno, pasó lo mismo y ahorita me esforzaron a mí un segundo y yo me quedé ahora un segundo.
One down. Stepping in, Elio Sierra.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
La primera bola siempre le esperamos.
Rodriguez.
Vamos a acostumbrarnos a eso.
Appearance of the year, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering, pop foul off
Cuenta pareja.
play.
Una bola, un strike, un out.
Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th.
Nos metimos en el hoyo, pero no importa.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Dos bolas, dos strikes, un out.
Slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Outside low.
Uy, el pitcher en problema. O tiran por el medio o me da la base por bola.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights it off, you'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Vamos a trabajar ese pitcher.
Swings here and blasts one left.
Ahí le di
Well. Adios.
Le di mal y como quiera se fue la pelota.
And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 3-2.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there.
Perdí la conexión con ella.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Vamos a esto.
Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Que está despertando el bate.
Elio Sierra, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today?
Firmando autógrafo.
It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next.
Como debe de ser, humildemente, dinámica.
Nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boo. That body language says, yes, chef.
Humildemente, ya.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day.
Ahora hacemos swing a lo que está en la zona. A lo que esté en la zona.
Sierra went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss struck him out.
A lo que esté en la zona, cha.
We played an inning, no score. So 2 outs with runners on the corners.
Buena, bienvenido o bienvenida. Suscríbanse por favor, denle like, comenten, denle no me gusta.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Elio. Sierra.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind.
Vamos a lo que esté en la zona, recuérdate.
One thing he's got to think about.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
A lo que esté en la zona ahí. Ahí mismo. No importa, pero esa tuvo en la zona.
Top of the 6th inning. So in now for the Angels.
Tuvo en la zona.
Out to short. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Vamos por el guante de oro, sea en esta o en la temporada que viene. Mejoraremos la defensa.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Elio. Sierra.
Two quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Ahí, a lo que esté en la zona después del primer lanzamiento. Una bola, un strike.
The shortstop takes
2 bolas, un strike.
Teal off of first with 2 away. To third. And that
no importa. Si estaba en la zona está bien.
Make it Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first. They limit the damage here.
Vamos por el guante de oro.
Inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Angels.
Dynamic challenge.
The shortstop, Elio. Sierra.
Vamos a darle aquí porque estamos despertando el cine chino.
Sierra, the leadoff batter.
Una bola, un strike. Digo, no hay strike, perdón. Oigan, mami. Bueno, ahora sí.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of.
Una bola, un strike.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score.
Sigue la racha viva.
As lopsided as this.
And a good start to the inning.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that 9th inning knock right there.
En el noveno, en el último chance, ya.
Not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
You know, only once during DiMaggio's famous hitting streak did he wait till the 9th inning to extend it. That's pretty amazing.
Nos fuimos a robo.
The best thing to do is get that thing out of the way early. No doubt about it. You can move on with the game. Otherwise, you start.
Runner on the go. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out.
Vamos a esto. Nos fuimos a robo.
Everson Carrera steps to the plate for the White Sox. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a pop-up. Neto has a beat on it. 2 down.
Vamos a esto, ya.
So up next, Chase Mydroth. The 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Out towards right center field. Rosario in position. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels even this series up at a game apiece. Sierra.
Acabó el juego, pero estamos bien.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
One down. And next for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. Up the middle. Fires over to first.
Eso es fácil y cae el segundo del inning.
That is third. The catcher, number 14.
Sierra stepping in now. The inning's been
Dynamic
chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
A bit behind with that.
Ay, no, ¿para qué dices tú eso?
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
In the air, right field. Rosario gets under it, and that is that. Shy Sox held in check here. Here's the rookie third baseman. Ground ball up the middle. Sierra fires.
Eso es fácil, cayó el segundo.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Ahí, el primer lanzamiento se espera.
24 years old.
Le batea 500 a Anaheim.
And another ball.
2-0. El pitcher en problemas.
Really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one foul.
Está vino por el medio.
The 2-1. This
Está también tuvo buena.
Center field. Grisham moving under it.
Pero por ahí hay que darle como un hombre.
Takes it in for the out. One run game, one out, one on.
Por ahí hay que darle como un hombre, mi gente.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Primera mala.
That clips the corner. Sierra.
Vamos a ver, yo creo que eso fue bola.
And it's going to stay a strike.
No, eso se queda detrás ya.
First challenge.
Eso se queda detrás. Le tiré una bola, pero nada. Una bola, 2 strikes.
Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Me poncharon con 2 bolones.
Here's the third baseman. The Halos down to their final strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox.
Final del juego.
3-game series. Sierra with a forgettable showing in this one.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Vamos a ver qué nos sale en este paquete de los equipamientos. Vamos. Y entra a 16 trabajan. Vamos a ver qué nos dice, ¿no? Claro que estamos en un juego de estrella. Miren qué número en el mes. Vamos con los fechas. Vamos a mejorar los fechas. Vamos en orden. Vamos con la ofensiva primero. Mejoramos la ofensiva primero. Para comprobar algo ya. Ya estamos en junio. Ya estamos en junio, chat.
Elio Sierra, with a blend of raw talent and poise,
Miren qué
quickly
numerito.
becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the
Miren
Chicago
qué numerito,
White
chat.
Sox. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Elio Sierra steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Miren qué numeritos.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one
Por
home run
favor.
already in this inning, they're
No la voy a dejar
definitely looking to
pasar
do
esa,
some
¿no?
more damage.
So the call will stand. Still
Okay,
no
Carrera,
challenge left for them.
No sé qué lo trae.
And it's fouled away. Kramer, a 6'2"
Bueno,
righty,
vamos a hacer swing ahora,
32
todo lo que
years
vendría
old.
zona.
He joined the team as a free agent. 0-2 now. Got him. 2 down.
Todo lo que ven en la zona,
Good
dije.
two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch. It's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Grounds one to short. Fires to first in time.
Ahí va el primero.
Up next for the White Sox. The
Sierra,
shortstop, Elio.
multi-time All-Star,
Sierra.
24 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former
Perdemos
MVP.
4-1.
The White Sox trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Worm burner into the outfield.
Por todo el espíritu.
And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Up next for the White Sox.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the
Y
White
nos
Sox.
fuimos a robo.
Colson Montgomery. Here's the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the lead.
Vamos para el 30-30 otra vez.
The arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Runner goes again. Called strike 3. Throw skips past him. And in comes the runner from second to
Miren lo que yo provoco.
Big mistake there.
Well, catchers can get a little excited right here when it's a shorter throw, but anything offline could result in a run. And right there, the throwing error leads to another run.
Dynamic challenge.
Sierra locks in. You can feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Booth.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Esta le tiré porque estaba bonita.
Man at second. Swing and a miss.
So now it's all about
Ahí
protect mode.
hiper mega adelantado a este
Track the
también.
ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
Swing and a
Ay, le tiré adelantado a todito, me ponchó a bola buena.
Now here is Parker Meadows. The 0-2. That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Now as he swings and misses for strike one. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Estuvo bonita ya.
The tying run at the plate. That one not close. And that is ball one. Out towards right center.
Le dimos tarde, pero puede que esté lejos.
Two down.
Hablo, a lo profundo. A lo profundo. Tuvo que correr un centerfield.
Sierra digs in. The crowd knows what's at stake. One swing and it's handshakes and high fives.
Yeah, and he's the kind of guy who doesn't shy away from the spotlight. Let's see what he's got right here.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
A lo profundo.
Play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. And it's fouled off.
Estamos metidos en el hoyo.
Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch.
Estamos defendiendo la zona ya.
I think the outer half is open.
And that's ruled as
No, yo no pasé eso.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
1 out, runner at second. Gage Workman up now for the Tigers. Man at second. Swinging a ground ball. Sierra sends it to first.
Ahí el segundo de Vini. Perdemos.
Here on the south
10 por 7
side.
perdemos.
Extras here. Elio Sierra now at the plate. Late on that fastball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow
Estamos
that time.
esperando otra vez.
Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
And it's second. Hit in the air out to
Ahí le
center
dimos
field.
good, pero a la mano del segunda base.
And there's one down.
Vamos a entrar, ya, vamos a ver.
Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a pop-up. Dingler in position. And that'll do it. The Tigers take game one of the series on the road. Sierra with an okay game in the loss. Had 1 hit against 3 strikeouts in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
1 down. So up next for Chicago, Elio Sierra.
Esperamos el primer lanzamiento.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a
Venimos,
pop-up
porque esto
sometimes will
fuera.
carry out.
Ay,
And
no.
that one was indeed a strike. That knocks
Cuando
them
caiga ahí,
down to
no puedo
1
perder el tiempo
challenge
ya.
left.
Cuando caiga ahí, yo no voy a perder tiempo ya.
Inside, almost got him.
Anden ese try también. 1 bola, 1 strike, 1 out. Dos bolas, 1 strike.
This one popped up.
Editarle, Dios mío, esa bola.
And there's 2 down. Man at first. How you lead. Up now for the Tigers. Out to short, Sierra. Jump throw.
A lo Derek Jeter.
Up next for the White Sox.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That one is absolutely belted.
Santa lejos, yo creo, Santa lejos, yo creo, Santa lejos.
Adios.
Le perdió la conexión a la pelota.
His 37th homer of the year. And they add a couple more. It's 6-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off. To have another shot at it.
Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, were you superstitious?
Casi me robó el honrón.
A little bit, Dan. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first?
Vamos primero en anotada.
Bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Swing and a miss.
Estuvo bonito
As
ese
he was out
slider.
front that time. Late with the swing there.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey,
Ahora no me quiere tirar nada bueno.
fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is
Dos
one
bolas,
of the
dos
ways
strikes, no
that
llamo.
we are capable of putting the jinx on the game. Is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Dos bolas, dos strikes. No hay out.
2-2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Estamos haciendo que haga par de lanzamientos para cansarlo el pitcher.
That misses. Full count now.
Cuenta llena.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
La puerta mala, chat.
Payoff pitch. Swings through it.
Esa era la puerta, man, y le
Didn't make it
tiré.
easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So 2 down, and up next for Chicago, Elio Sierra. Foul ball there.
Ay, esa estuvo bonita, si le doy bien.
Stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's saying so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Off the
Una bola, dos strikes, dos outs. Bienvenido o bienvenida. Suscríbete, por favor, si no lo estás.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Digging in, nobody on, 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yeah,
Vamos a poner el primer lanzamiento.
mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. In the air, right field, Perez on his way over, and that's the inning.
Llegó el tercero.
Sierra with some solid production in the win. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this
Estamos
one.
haciendo
Nice job.
3.32. Todavía está bien el promedio.
So up next, Wenzel Perez. Man at first, one away.
Está pintada para dos la jugada.
Up the middle. What a stop.
Como un bolero.
Double play. What a clean killing, Dan. Elio Sierra steps to the plate for the White Sox. Sierra with a homer in his last
buscando
game.
todavía en esta temporada MVP del juego de estrella, MVP de la temporada
And a big swing and a
y
miss.
guante de oro.
DeGrom, more than 100 career wins on the mound. He joined the team as a free agent.
Bienvenido o bienvenida.
2 down, nobody on. Way outside, and that's ball one.
Si no estás suscrito, por favor suscríbete. Que están viendo el video más no suscriptores que suscritos.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Shy Sox held in check here. First and second, one out. Max
Vamos a ver si buscamos el doble play
for
ahora.
the Tigers. Ground ball right side. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Down to the bottom.
Up next for the White Sox.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an
Suscríbete, por favor, si no
electric
estás.
pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at
Y
about
bienvenido
100 miles per
o
hour, which
bienvenida
makes him one
al
of the
canal.
hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
Vamos a esto. Vamos a esto. Ay, esa estuvo bonita, pero de quitarle.
One down.
Y esa. Esa no. Esa vida el matador.
And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break.
Fíjense que swing, Chad.
Fastball didn't move a whole lot.
Fíjense que swing.
One down. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. The 1-2.
Fácil por el señor.
Throws to first, 2 out.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, number 13, Dylan.
Vamos a ver si terminamos nada más con esos dos errores en la primera mitad. Después del juego de estrella, no cometer errores.
Sierra in the box here. Let's that
Vamos
one go
allá.
for ball. And now it's even up.
Eso se iba a poner 2-0, pero nada. 1-1.
Ripped to short. On to first. And that is that.
Cayó el tercero.
One down.
Pero ya el daño está hecho. Ah, no, este empate el juego. Los pitchers de nosotros están.
Up the middle. Fires.
Cayó el segundo.
Elio Sierra steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered in this game.
Le damos 2 honrones a esta gente.
Now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
This one in the air center field. Meadows settles under it, and there's 1 down.
Le damos 2 honrones a esta gente. Dinamicales.
Got some good
esperamos el primer lanzamiento.
What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Cuenta pareja, una bola, un strike, un out.
Swings through that.
Uy, qué bonito tuvo esta, pero le tiré antes. Bienvenido o bienvenida. Suscríbete, por favor, si no lo estás.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Traffic on the bases.
Para que te unas a la familia.
The bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses. 2-2.
Dos bolas, dos strikes, un out.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Por estar desesperado, me ponché.
Sierra had a good day at the office. Only one hit, a home run.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Vamos a esto. Vamos a activar el par de pelos a ver cómo nos va. Vamos a ver cómo nos va.
Elio Sierra has been a constant force in
Estamos
the
haciendo
plate this
3:30.
season, leading his team in batting average. This young phenom will get another opportunity to shine today. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Stepping in now,
Un boss
facing a Cy Young
challenge.
candidate is like trying to hit a marble with a wiffle ball
Contra
bat. Ever tried that,
Minnesota,
Segui?
I have, Boog. It helps tremendously with the hand-eye coordination.
Vamos a esto, vamos a esto, vamos a esto.
Inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this, because you have two of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Late on that fastball. Sierra launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. Slinging it to first in time. Sierra stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boog, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
Bienvenido, bienvenida. Dure el like, por favor. Dure el like. El reto que le queda el like, por favor.
Right through there for a strike.
Metido en el hoyo.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball.
Una bola, dos strikes. Hay dos outs.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Modelo.
Down in order
No
to the White Sox.
pelotero.
Score holds. It's 3-1. Man at first, nobody out. And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. 1-2 now. Double play ball to second.
Dos.
There's one.
Será dos. Efectivamente, doble play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Sierra digs in.
Un ball challenge.
Number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test.
Le di bien, pero tarde. Pero a la pared. A la pared.
Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do.
Nos
When
fuimos
you
a robo.
take on the outfield gap.
Eso es una.
Beautiful swing though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it.
He's trying for third in the dirt, and that's a
Hombre
stolen
llegó
base,
ya,
not
Obama.
even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it
Hombre
again.
llegó
You
ya.
guys got that kind of lead at second base. Somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far when you don't have a good thrower behind the plate. He's going to steal third standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Tap softly to the right side. Keishel slings to first.
Anotamos la carrera.
But a terrific play to get the out. One down. Elio
Doble anotada y base robada. Tenemos en el juego.
That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Knowing
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And that's too high.
Dos y uno, dos bolas, un strike y un out.
Sliced hard but foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of.
Sierra did well enough for them despite the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
So two down. Now it's the shortstop,
Mambo.
Sierra. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. In the air, left field.
Ese está lejos, ese puede estar lejos.
And that is that.
Pero le llega el left field.
Taylor Walls now at the plate. The 0-2. On the ground to short. Sierra. Play made, that ends the.
Cayó el tercero, ya.
Sierra batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Cero bola, un strike.
Teal aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hacemos swing a lo que tenga en medio.
That one misses, and that's ball.
Uno y uno.
Foul ball there.
Una bola, dos strikes.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with two strikes.
Estamos defendiendo la zona como los hombres.
Here's a 1-2. And that's outside.
2 bolas, 2 strikes, no llama, perdón.
Waves a defender for the strikeout.
Well, that's
A la tercera mala se poncha.
Described as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard.
Up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. To his knee. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
On to extra innings. Elio
Sierra.
Now the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Not just far, but loud singing. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, but when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
Oh, that got away from him.
Pelotazo.
Reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Nos fuimos a robo, ya, nos fuimos a robo.
Step off throw to first.
He's in there.
And he's back in on a dive. Runner on the go. And ball 4 to aboard.
Pase por bola. Impidieron que me robara la pelota.
First and second, no outs. Munetaka Murakami, the next to hit. 2-2 now. Double steal. Swing and a ground ball. 1 at second. How about that double play?
Aquí ya tenía que seguir.
Sierra steps in. A frustrating day so far, but the baseball gods don't care if you're over. They care what you do right now.
No one's checking the box score mid-inning, Boog. Just cash the run and rewrite the headline.
Now he breaks his back. Gets it to first. That ends the inning.
Me rompí en el bate ya.
So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. The 0-1. Up the middle. Sierra. In plenty of time to first. That's
Me rompí en el bate.
So digging in, Elio Sierra. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, it's critical right here.
Bueno, primera mala.
Bats try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swings through that.
Llegué temprano ya.
And that misses.
2 bolas, 1 strike, 1 out.
That one fouled off. Man at second. That one not close.
Cuenta llena.
3-2.
Obligando al lanzador a venir por el medio.
Swinging it ball.
Pero ¿por qué me desespero?
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a safe.
Sierra had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
So up now for Chicago, Elio Sierra. In the first pitch,
una bola, una bola, 0 strike, perdón.
The former rookie of the year, hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
2-0.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Ya me cantan el primer strike ya. Me cantan el primer strike. Bueno, ahí sabes.
They'll keep both their challenges. Just starting out here at Target Field.
Pero mira lo que no están detrás. Miren.
Swing and a high fly ball to left.
Mírala ahí. Mírala ahí. Mírala ahí que la agarró.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
The third baseman.
So 2 down, digging in, Matt Wallner.
Hay 2 outs. Bonete el tercero.
Out to short. Nice grab. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
No podemos cometer error ya en esta mitad.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Vamos al mambo.
Late swing fouled off.
La tuvo bonita, suerte que le di tarde.
Now the 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side.
Por todo el right field, cañonazo de hit.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. And the 0-2. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Se la guardó.
Everson Carrera will hit next. 2 on, 1 out. In the air, right field.
Vamos a esto.
On his way in. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Tremendous job of getting set up behind and underneath this ball to come through with full momentum. A strike thrown to third base.
Bottom 4. Now it's the Twins DH, Pedro Valentin. Slides for the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Up next, Chicago, the shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Sierra, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got it started.
No, se no tenía que tirarle. Ónchole. 1-1, 2 outs. 2-1, 2 outs.
That one misses.
3-1.
There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Vamos a esto, chat. Vamos a esto.
2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Me desesperé, pero nada.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Me desesperé, chat, pero nada.
3-2 now. Swing and a chopper out to short. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first.
Double play.
Nicely done. Sierra locks in. No need to really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
Fouled off left side.
Estuvo linda, pero le tiré antes.
To get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They do have 2 hits with runners in scoring position, so they've delivered in those moments a couple of times. But for the
Una bola, un strike, no hay nada.
That one hammered, but pulled through.
Una bola, 2 strikes, no hay nada.
One and two here.
Cuenta pareja, 2 bolas, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside.
Cuenta llena, 3 bolas, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses.
Uy, qué bonito este.
factor so far this weekend.
Very Sierra had a rough go of it in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Vamos a ver Shepard. Estamos ya casi cerca del juego de estrella ya. Nos están manteniendo tercer y segundo bate.
Looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, Elio Sierra.
Bueno,
For the White Sox.
Vamos a leer el tercer juego de estrella, 26, 27 y 28.
Sierra, the former Rookie of the Year, hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That's in there. Going right.
Por todo el central.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Colson.
So up next, Colson
Y
Montgomery.
nos fuimos a robo.
Rudder takes off. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Jaron Duran getting ready to hit.
The left fielder.
Vamos a esto, ya.
0-2 now. Slides for the stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Vamos mejorando la defensa
You
ya.
have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Estamos mejorando la defensa.
Up next for Chicago, the shortstop, Elio Sierra.
That's a ball. Tried to attack
Primera
with the
bola.
sweeper.
Segunda mala.
Leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 bolas, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ground ball left side, and that's just.
Estamos defendiendo la zona con los dientes. Pero yo sé que viene voy de tiro.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now for Seattle, Cole Young. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. And that'll keep more runs.
Soy un bárbaro. Yo sé que viene voy de tiro a vaina.
To the plate, they're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, but chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
That misses. Ball 1.
La primera bola ya.
Two on, 2 outs. Close, but called a
Segunda mala, 2-0.
On the ground. Westberg.
Fácil para 2. Abriendo esa suerte, gracias a Dios.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Estamos perdiendo 2-0 ya.
Whips it across. That ends the frame. Carrera steps in. Team still looking for that first run today.
Yeah, this is where leadership shows up. Not just
Estamos perdiendo 6-0.
At bats. You know, these White Sox need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap.
1-1. 1-1.
Difficult to generate runs.
Slashed foul down the right side.
Una bola, 2 strikes, no hay out.
And a 1-2. The shortstop takes.
Cuenta pareja, 2 bolas, 2 strikes. No hay out. Entra que no te va a doler.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Si no le tiro chamo, lo cantan.
That missed by a lot.
Cuenta llena.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout.
Es lo que me cantan ya.
And clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Sierra had a rough go of it in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
So 2 down. Elio
Sierra
now at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Sierra, the former MVP, he made his big league debut when he was 22 years old. The White Sox drafted him in the first round back in 2025. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Kirby gets the strikeout.
Fuera de concentración.
Back at T-Mobile Park. On to the 4th. Elio Sierra steps to the plate for the White Sox. Gets the call. 0-1. Sierra wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges.
Oh, he looks more
No bola, cero strike.
working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball.
Problemas con el lanzador.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for
Lo
Chicago.
perdió.
And the batter now, Colson Montgomery. Payoff pitch. There goes the runner. Popped up left side. Benson settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Up next for Chicago, the right fielder, Everton Carrera.
So up next for Chicago.
Nos fuimos a robo ya y nos están mandando.
Runner on the move. That one in the dirt and gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
30-30 otra vez.
One out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Go to third. He's safe.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well, so you got to take that bag, get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Tercero y sin out. Con un out, perdón.
3-2 now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Second base, Chase.
Cole Young up next for the
3-0
Mariners.
ganan los White Sox.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
Oh man, what a
Tenemos que estar ya en la lucha del guante de oro por default.
For the Mariners, the third baseman, number 8, Matt
Sierra steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Por obligación tenemos que tener la lucha del guante de oro ya.
someone to come through right here.
Otra vez.
And fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Paciencia, paciencia.
Swings through that one.
Paciencia.
It's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way,
A la hora buena no te va tirando.
into this at bat through the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's so good about trying to
Una bola, dos strikes.
field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Esa tuvo bonita.
Julio Sierra will hit next. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike.
Vamos a esto, vamos a esto. Una y una, cuenta pareja.
Star a season ago. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Popped in the air.
Le di bien, pero a la mano del left.
Durant takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 8th. Cole Young digs in now. Looking to get the tying run on base. Grounds one to short. Sierra zips it across. Leadoff man is
Cayó el
out
primero.
near the 8th. Sierra played okay, but not low enough to boost them to a win.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, dude.
And the final score here, 4-3 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show.
Estamos bateando 320
Thanks for
ya.
stopping by.
320 estamos bateando.
Talk to you soon. Sierra steps in, facing
Un bon challenge
in the league. Big moment,
Sierra.
big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here. This guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Comes up empty.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into
Una bola, 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Runner and scoring position.
Con esa bola, la vi bonita.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Man at second. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. He decides to eat it, and now they have runners at the corners.
La vi bonita esa bola, chava.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Uno y uno. Una bola, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
And there's the ball. Fights it off, he'll see another.
A una recta le di Gobi y que está mencionando.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that will end the inning. Nothing.
Volvimos al eslón otra vez.
Josh Naylor. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Volvimos al eslón otra vez.
Sierra, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The shortstop takes the ball.
Una bola, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the kill. Strikeout number 7. 2 outs, runner at first. Now at the plate, Cesar Salazar. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Wide throw, and it gets away. Throw into center field. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error. Sierra stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again.
Yeah,
might as well order the Gatorade shower now, dude. This place would be rough.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. Go ahead run at second.
Estamos desesperadísimos en este turno, en este juego.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Inning over. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Out to short, Sierra. Over to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Up next for the Mariners.
Sierra steps in.
Estamos desesperados.
The job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
That one found hard the other way. Oh, 1 now. And that's fouled off.
Vamos de otra 16 ya.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that's a strikeout looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Sierra not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now.
No fue mal en este juego ya.
The great game in this one. A human wind farm at the plate with 5 strikeouts.
Well, I don't want to pile on a
5
player
points
down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Vamos a ver ya si por lo menos estamos. Volvimos otra vez de segundo. Por 1 ya, por 1. Bueno ya, como siempre digo, de este lado me despido ya. Mañana será otro día, Road to the Show mañana hasta el 10, que venimos con Diamond Dynasty. Bendiciones, se me cuidan y nos